$1.25 billion every single month for 3 years. That is how much money Anthropic, the company trying to dethrone OpenAI, the company building Claude, the company that just hired one of OpenAI's co-founders, has agreed to pay Elon Musk. And when you understand why, you will see the most twisted deal in the entire AI industry. This week, SpaceX filed its paperwork to go public on the stock market, and buried inside that filing was a bombshell that most people completely missed. Anthropic has signed a contract to pay SpaceX $1.25 billion a month to rent computing power from Musk's data centers. The deal runs through May 2029. If it goes the full distance, Musk's companies will collect over $40 billion from a single customer. $40 billion. From one company. Let that land for a second. But here is where it gets wild. Anthropic is not some random tech firm writing Musk a check. This is the company that was founded by people who left OpenAI because they thought it was not safe enough. This is the company whose chatbot Claude is a direct competitor to Musk's own AI called Grok. This is the company that just last week hired one of OpenAI's original co-founders and a founding member of Musk's own AI lab. They are hiring his people, competing with his products, and now they are paying him more money every single month than most countries spend on their entire technology budgets. So why on earth would Anthropic do this? The answer is GPUs, graphics processing units. These are the chips that power every AI model on the planet. And right now there are not enough of them to go around. Every AI company, OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, Meta, is fighting over the same limited supply of chips. And Musk happens to be sitting on one of the biggest stockpiles in the world. His data center in Memphis, Tennessee, called Colossus, has over 220,000 of these chips and 300 megawatts of power. That is an absurd amount of computing muscle, and Anthropic needs it to train the next generation of Claude. So they cut the deal. You give us your chips, we give you $1.25 billion a month. Simple. But here is what nobody else is telling you. Musk did not do this deal because he is generous. He did it because he is bleeding money. That same IPO filing revealed that Musk's AI division, XAI, the company behind Grok, lost $2.4 billion in just 3 months. Not 3 years. 3 months. They spent $7.7 billion on AI infrastructure in the first quarter of 2026 alone. The losses are accelerating. So the man who wants to dominate artificial intelligence cannot actually afford to run his own AI company without his biggest competitor paying the bills. Stay with me because this gets even more twisted. 2 weeks ago, a man called Andrej Karpathy, one of the most important people in AI, announced he was joining Anthropic. He co-founded OpenAI. He ran Tesla's self-driving program for Musk. His work was cited repeatedly in the Musk versus Altman trial that ended just days earlier, and he chose Anthropic. The same week, a founding member of Musk's own XAI also left and joined Anthropic. So let me paint the full picture for you. Anthropic is hiring Musk's former employees, hiring OpenAI's co-founders, using Musk's own supercomputer to train the AI that competes directly with Musk's product, and paying him $40 billion for the privilege. Musk is funding his space program and keeping his AI division alive with money from the very company that is trying to make his AI irrelevant. And both of them are about to go public on the stock market. SpaceX is targeting June. Anthropic is eyeing October. OpenAI wants to list in September. 3 of the biggest names in AI, all racing to Wall Street within months of each other. The stakes have never been this high. Now here is what this means for you and why you should care even if you have never touched an AI tool in your life. This deal tells you something important about where power sits in AI right now. It is not about who has the best chatbot. It is not about who has the cleverest researchers. It is about who has the chips. The physical hardware, the electricity, the infrastructure. Musk has it. And even his rivals cannot build without him. That is an extraordinary amount of leverage for one person to hold over an industry that is reshaping everything from how we work to how we search the internet to how companies hire and fire. And the question you should be asking is this. If Anthropic is paying Elon Musk $40 billion to build the AI that is supposed to compete with him, who is really winning? The company building the future, or the man charging rent on it? Subscribe to AI Unfiltered. I do the research every single week so you do not have to. See you in the next one. And remember, keep the faith.